Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of Lajoytra Creation Designs. I'm coming to you all today to show you how to make a pair of African print stylish earrings, okay, using aluminum wire and a wood bead. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go over everything that you're going to need for this how to make. You're going to need some scissors. Of course, you're going to need a ruler to measure out everything that you're going to need. Your sizes. You're going to need 2 dowels. Now I want to show y'all. This is the paintbrushes that I be telling y'all about that you can get. These are from the Dollar Tree. These are from Family Dollar, and the other ones that I tell y'all about are from the Dollar Tree. And all you do is you open it up. When you open it up, and you just take this piece off, because I don't use these to do any painting with. And there you go. You have yourself a dowel. Okay, this one I got from the Dollar Tree. You can also find this at Walmart. Okay, so you're going to need 2 different sizes of a dowel. The next thing you're going to need are your round nose pliers, your wire cutters, and your choice of African print fabric that you want to use for your earring. You're going to need a 10mm wood bead. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a 10. You can use an 8. You can use a 6. You can use a 12. Whatever you have to put up at the top of your earring, that's what you use. But this is a 10mm, okay? You're going to need 2 pieces of 12 gauge aluminum wire. You're going to need 2 pieces of that's 5 inches long. And you're going to need 2 pieces 24 inches long, okay? You are also going to need a glue gun and some fish hooks, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the very first thing that we're going to do is we have to assemble our wire. So you're going to take your 12 gauge 24 inches of aluminum wire, and you're going to bend it together just like this. Now, don't get upset if your ends, if you try to do it and your ends don't meet. It doesn't matter, okay? But this is what you want to have. Now, your small dowel, you want to take that and place that in the center of your wire, and you want to pinch these 2 pieces together just like this. Okay, until you have a circle. Now I'm going to take this off. Now basically, when you get your circle, I don't want my hole to be that big, so I'm going to just continue to pull it together just like this until I get the size that I want, okay? I'm going to take, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round nose pliers, put it over top of my circle, and I'm going to twist this twice. So that's 1 time and 2, okay? And this is what you should have. All right? The next thing you're going to do with your pieces is you're going to bring them both together. Squeeze them both together just like this. Don't worry about if it comes loose. It's not going to come completely loose. And you want to squeeze them both together. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to come down at the ends, and you want to snip If they're not even, then that's when you want to snip them and make them even so that they can both be even, okay? Then you want to make some loops down the bottom. So you just want to you want to make a loop right here. And then you want to flip that and make another loop on this side. And this is pretty much what you are going to have, okay? Now the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to start wrapping it. So this piece of fabric that I have is 21 inches long. I cut it 1/2 of an inch, and then I fold it. I cut it 1/2 of an inch. Okay, it's 21 inches long, 1/2 of an inch, and then I fold it on both sides, just like that, and ironed it. Now let me show you again what I did, because I don't want to confuse anybody. I cut it 1/2 of an inch, fold each side over, ironed it down, fold this over, and ironed it down, okay? So this is what you're going to have. This is what your piece is going to look like. The next thing you want to do is you want to come up to the very top of your earring, and you want to take and stick your fabric. Now it doesn't really matter how you do this. You want to take and stick your fabric through just like this. Okay, just a tad bit, just like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our glue gun and we're going to come up to the top and just hit it with some glue. Okay. And then you want to fold this over just like that. Okay. And that's all the glue we're going to use until we get to the end of our piece. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start wrapping this, okay? So you want to bring your piece over and you want to wrap these two pieces together, okay? So you want to wrap it. You want to try to make sure that while you're wrapping it, you hold it as tight as possible, okay? As you come down. And you want to just you want to go all the way down on this. Now you see how I'm wrapping it? I'm just twisting it. I got sort of got it in my hand, got this piece in my hand, and I'm just flipping it with this hand. But I'm pulling it. As I'm pulling it, I'm holding it as tight as I can, okay? And you want to just wrap it all the way down, okay? All right. All right, now as I'm going, I'm making it as tight as I can get it. Okay, see? You want to make it tight. You want to try not to have any gaps in between if possible. Every now and then you may have to go in and check to see if you have any gaps. Okay. I think this is the longest process of making the whole earring, is just doing this part right here. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, since I have shown you all what I'm doing, I am going to finish wrapping it. I only have a little bit left. Try not to have the video be too long, y'all. And then I'm going to come back and show y'all the next part. Okay, y'all, so I've decided to come back just to show you what I am doing. And I'm pretty much continuing to wrap. And I want to make sure that my ends stay just like this. Okay? And I'm just going to continue to come down. And all right. And we have more more than enough. Now the thing about these earrings, you can make these earrings as big or as small as you would prefer. You can make them smaller. You just have to use less fabric and less wire, okay? Now once you get to the end, this is what you're going to have. These two pieces are going to be sticking out. You want to, okay, we got it all in there. All right, that's what we have. We're going to take our scissors. We're going to snip this off like that. We're going to take our glue gun. And we're just going to hit it with some glue. Just like that. And then we're just going to take this piece and bring it over and seal it. Okay? And that's what you're going to have. All right, so that's our piece, which has been done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the big dowel. And we're going to take and place it just like this. We're going to place our piece on our dowel. And we're going to wrap it twice. So we're going to bring it around just like this. Now when you wrapping it, make sure you're holding it as tight as you can. So that's 1. And that's 2. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do while my piece is still on my dowel is I'm going to make my loop. I'm going to make a loop just like this. Bring my piece around just like this. Like an S shape. And then I'm going to come back and make another loop just like this, and bring this piece up like that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and this is pretty much already what your earring is going to be looking like. Now I need to go in and make some adjustments, so I'm going to bring this piece up just like this, pushing it in. All right. Okay, and this is pretty much your earring. All right. Now, this is what your earring is going to look like. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 5 inches of 12 gauge wire, and you're going to stick it through the hole just like this and pinch it up. Okay, I'm going to pinch it up. This is pretty much what you're going to have. We're going to smash it. Try to smash it down as much as you can. Now I got, wait a minute, what I do with my, here it is. Okay, I'm going to set this right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece from the back, bring it down, and wrap it around this piece in the front. Okay, just like this. And I'm only going to do it 2 times. Okay, just like that. All right, now I got some extra right here, so I'm just going to snip that off with my wire cutters, just like that. And I'm going to take my wood bead, place that on, just like that. I'm going to pinch this over to the side and go up, use my index finger, just like this, and I'm going to snip at the tip of my index finger, right there, just like that, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round nose pliers, and I'm just going to pinch it over and squeeze it to give it some indentation to make it stiff, just like that. And then I'm going to take and make my loop. Okay. And tuck my loop down. Straighten it out a little bit. All right, squeezing it. And I don't know how my loop is going the wrong way, so I gotta turn it this way because my earring. I want my earring to hang just like that, okay? Then you take your fish hook. You place your fish hook on. You close it up. Okay. And you have yourself, ladies and queens and gentlemen, a gorgeous pair of earrings. Okay, these are beautiful. Okay. All right. Now, this was my prototype, and this was my actual piece that I'm doing. And you can see as in size, they're a little different, but they're the same design. Okay. So this is what you'll have. And the sky is the limit, y'all, when it comes to making and creating and using wire and fabrics and beads, okay? The sky is the limit. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, like, and share. And if this is your very first time to this platform, please subscribe by hitting the all bell button, because I do upload often. Hit the all bell button, letting you know that the all bell button, so that you can receive all notifications when I upload a video. All right, so I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful and awesome day, everyone. And until the next one, peace and blessings. See ya.